What up, YouTube? Reptile lovers.
Alright, look, real quick, as we're going down through the beginning here, we're going to pass very close to all the branches and the tree limbs hanging right over the waterway. We did do a little bit of trimming of some of them, but we still always are pretty close, and they'll sometimes rub on the roof of the boat. But we may also drift into a branch, so it is possible that sometime a branch can rub on the inside of the boat.
Ooh.
So if you happen to see a branch coming your way,
yes, reptile lovers, we are back with another another YouTube video.
Sometimes they have some folks sit there, let the branch smack them right in the face, right in the head.
We are at,
Picks it up right while it's happening.
we are in, I would say, New Orleans, Louisiana, and we are on.
Everyone to Jean Lafitte Swamp Tours. We are aboard Swamp Queen 5. My name is Brent.
There it is.
I'm gonna be your captain, your guide. So,
There it
any
is.
questions y'all may have, anything you want to ask throughout the tour, y'all more than welcome to do so. Or if you prefer to walk back here to ask a question, that's something you can do. And of course, y'all can walk around the whole throughout the tour. Like if you want to stand up, walk around, y'all can. You don't have to stay in the seats the whole time. Just we do want to make sure we use like a little safety. So of course, it's not a great idea like standing on the benches, leaning over the rails, or of course sitting up on top of the rails. Because as we're moving ahead, we're bumping some logs. There's a lot of logs in these waterways. So if I hit something hard enough, you're leaning over a rail, the boat will stop. You probably will not. So that's why it's not a good idea. But right now, you're about maybe 3 feet of water. I think most of y'all can probably handle that. It's not all that deep.
We are
Grab the person next to you. Bring them along with you.
Swamp Tours, ladies and gentlemen. Swamp Tours. Hopefully we get to see some gators.
We're gonna go take a little tour here, traveling throughout some wetlands, right? Of course, we'll tell you all about Louisiana wetlands, like coastal Louisiana, coastal wetlands. Which there's 2 types of wetlands that we have, which is swamp and marsh. So swampland, marshland. I'll tell you what it's all about as we're making our way through. And of course, whatever wildlife we're gonna find. So of course, alligators being the most popular animal, we're gonna go out and try to find whatever alligators we can. We may see some turtles. Whether they're swimming in the water on the surface or sitting on the log somewhere. Birds. Usually see birds when it's a little bit cooler, but it's still always a possibility to see things like egrets, herons, whatever we can find, wildlife. And of course, I'll even tell you about some of the different vegetation, the plants, trees, stuff. All traveling through freshwater wetlands. So freshwater plants and animals, freshwater fish. Alligators, they live in freshwater. So alligators are freshwater reptiles. They can't live in salt water. They can tolerate it for a short time, but they're primarily in freshwater. So.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I'm going to try to do a little talking, but I'm going to let the dude
Louisiana
in the background do most of the talking.
Something that we have plenty of. Louisiana, actually, we do have more wetlands than any other states. Louisiana makes up 40% of all the coastal wetlands of the United States.
The whole boat.
That's because Louisiana drains the Mississippi River. So that is the 3rd largest river in the world.
Vaughn right here. Say hi, Vaughn.
Southeast Louisiana is the basin, so we drain it out. That starts from Minnesota, Lincoln, Minnesota. And of course, there's 31 rivers out of 31 states that feed it, all drain through Louisiana.
Wow.
We're about 4.5 miles from the river. Part of the river, the closest point. We're not that far from downtown New Orleans. That's 18 miles away. Gulf of Mexico, something else we have that's a big factor to our coast, our wetlands. Look, we're 40 miles off the Gulf. A big body of salt water. To the right of this boat is due south, so 40 miles that way. We're going to be traveling in here. The whole area is about 4,000 acres. So we got an area of 4,000 acres in here that we're going to travel within. So we're going to go through some different areas, different waterways.
Might see some live.
Most of it is going to be part of a national park. So once we kind of get through this waterway, much of what we travel through in here is the Jean Lafitte National Park.
bugs out here. I don't like bugs. Blue dragonfly.
Now, one of the things that's kind of unique, Louisiana's coast, you know, I mentioned we have a lot of areas of fresh water, because we have the Gulf, which is salt water. There's the in-between. A lot of our coast is actually what's considered brackish water. I don't know if y'all familiar with that, which is freshwater, saltwater mix. So Lake Pontchartrain, prime example. That lake there, for the most part, that's brackish water. And there's some alligators in brackish waters too. Because it varies. Sometimes it's a little bit more fresh. Sometimes they got a little salinity mixed in. But overall, that's where much of our seafood industry thrives. That's why we have a plentiful amount of, you know, the shrimp and the crab and the oyster. They tend to do very well in brackish water along our coast. So.
We are definitely out here. Let me get on my sit up a little bit. A lot of swampland, a lot of swampland.
Alright, look, one of the most common trees we're out here surrounded by, Louisiana, many of our areas, wetlands, swamp and that, are forested with cypress, the cypress tree. Also the Louisiana state tree, they're known as the bald cypress. So we just passed up the one there, we got right up to the left here where we get to. And then all those very tall trees, if you look over to the left of the boat, all that area back there, those very tall trees. See that little alligator right there?
Where?
Hiding in the shade, he's a little young one.
Right, John. I didn't see it.
Look back up, right there, look at that.
I don't see no alligator.
See how he kind of...
Oh, yeah. There he is. See, we can zoom in.
These are temperatures here.
Can't zoom in too much.
This is what they do a lot of times when they kind of get hot. They're going to be trying to find whatever they
A little
can
baby
to
one
cool
right
down.
there.
So that's, yeah, it's a little head there of an alligator. He's probably about 4 feet long, maybe. Like overall measured out. Where he's at, it's probably not even a foot deep. In the middle.
Right there.
You know the deepest we're traveling today? Probably 5 feet. Yeah. It's pretty, I mean, look, out. When you get into wetlands, like swamp and marsh and all this stuff, so everything that's around is really not all that deep. I mean, swampland in itself is just, it's a land, just covered with water. It's like a puddle that never drains. Which, you see all that area to the left? That's all swamp back there. All those trees growing in that area, which is all cypress. We call it a cypress swamp, because it's a flooded land with forests of cypress trees. And like I said, it's the Louisiana state tree at that.
How long do the alligators get?
Average, anywhere from 6 to 8 feet. I mean, anything that kind of gets to be an older male, they can get 8 feet or, I mean, the largest gator ever recorded was 15 feet 9 inches, so it's a record meant to be broken if anyone ever finds an alligator
Yeah, over there
past
with
that.
the wow factor. They only knew what I had in my house.
Well, every alligator hatches out of an egg, so they all start out young. He's probably at least 5 years old. They got one swimming down the waterway, a little bit bigger, coming to us. I already know which one that is. He's about 8 to 10 years old.
Uh-oh. The alligator coming up. I can actually see him coming. Huh.
Anyhow, yeah, all that area to the left, that's all swampland back there. Mostly with cypress trees growing in it. It's all flooded with water.
Oh, right there? Oh, no.
There he is. Coming. It's a little
Oh, I
bitty
see.
one.
No, that's a plant called moss. Well, most people know it as moss, which is kind of really just a nickname. But it's an air plant just hanging off the branches of many different trees. So it's a plant using the trees for support to feed off the air.
Chilling.
So it's a natural thing. It grows very well in this region. So yeah, this little gator right here is a little bit bigger, but see, that happen to have a little sign right there too.
Quick
It's
little
right
gator.
country.
Yeah.
Anybody want to catch a little photo of that? So one thing about an alligator, they're territorial. So look, we run tours through here 7 days a week year round. It's the same alligator. Like every time we see an alligator out here, it's the same one pretty much. So we run in the same area, and like I said, they're not an animal that travels a line rate. So this is my coworker. I know most of them. Myself, look, I've been running tours in here 8.5, almost 9 years. Some of the ones I seen 8 years ago, still see them today. There's alligators that have been working here much longer than me. Because they do live 35 to 50 years. So you got a little young one hanging around. You got a long time to grow if it makes it through that life, 35, 50 year lifespan. That's average.
All right, y'all.
National Park.
First little gator. What do you say?
The only people that can do that in here would be park rangers, in which I believe.
Ron over here snapping pictures.
But yeah, we kind of used to seeing many of these same alligators in here.
Never been on a swank tour
Quiet
before.
area also. I mean, we may run across I don't know if we're gonna run across as many fishing boats today because it's kind of just too hot to be fishing.
That goddamn thing scared the shit out of me.
Not to mention they got a festival down the road.
I'm not in the
there,
bugs, y'all.
what we call a P-Raw race.
Motherfucking bees out here so motherfucking big. Oh my god.
Other than that, most of this that we're gonna go through is a
Moving
national
and
park. So,
grooving.
something like alligator hunting, not allowed in here. The property there to the right of us, that's private property. That's where we left from, basically. That whole area is about 49, 50 acres.
Look at that.
So look, 35, 50 year lifespan. They usually reach
Another gator.
adulthood in about 12 years of age. At that point, an alligator is generally right about 6 feet. So, look, an alligator 6 feet or larger is an adult, basically. Most of them don't get much over 8 feet. It's usually the males that get bigger.
We're going around a little bush here. Oh, nice little open area. There we go. Now I know we out here now.
Now, look, one of the things that, as far as alligators that just took place as far as their time of the year, the hatching season, right? So, usually about late August, that's the time of the year when the nest of alligators with their eggs in it start to hatch.
Wow.
Middle to late August. Now that we're in September, in much of the state of Louisiana is the alligator hunting season. So if you're more familiar with a TV show like Swamp People, 30 days a year we have an alligator hunting season, which is pretty much the month of September. In here, it's a national park. Yeah. On properties that are deemed allowed to hunt alligators, yeah, you gotta get tags.
And this is gonna be
I mean,
quite a
it's
long
just
video,
fencing the
ladies and gentlemen.
Wildlife management.
Am I correct? About an hour and a half, so we may have to do a double part. Two-part series.
Which overall is like right over 38,000, like 38 to 39,000 tags actually go out. They fill about 35,000
So
a year.
we get this entire swamp trip.
We have an estimated 1.5 billion living in the wild.
Wow. Where?
Another one. Coming to see all off to this right side. It'll probably pop up somewhere real quick in a minute.
There it is.
Come on, come see. Come here. That's right about an adult size. Kind of getting into that 6 foot range. They do get bigger. It's just, it takes a little while to grow. They grow all their life. It kind of tapers off at some point, but like the average female gets about 7 to 8 feet at the most. No, not allowed to. It's national park, so their rules. Well, our tour company, we've been running tours in here since 1990. This is 30 years. 30 years almost, like, year round. We don't stop. It's the same alligator. So they're used to these boats.
Man, it's peaceful out here. I'm hanging onto this phone real tight. Do not need.
How well you can swim? I can't swim that fast.
Anything.
I mean, they're strong. It's just, you know, I mean, for an alligator to actually attack a human is a very rare thing.
That will be the end of this song. Yeah, it's actually kind of peaceful.
In Louisiana, it's like less than one a year. That like
Roll out here.
Florida a little bit more.
Give me a little boat.
In Florida. But Louisiana has the larger alligator population. Louisiana, the state of Louisiana has the largest alligator population within the United States. We have an estimated 2 million if you include the alligator farms. All right, because I mentioned in a while we have 1.5 million. We also have a lot of alligator farms that are harvested. So 500,000 alligators average on farms. 2 million statewide.
Ooh, they want to know about snakes. They want to know about snakes, y'all.
It'd be hard to see, right? Especially right now. They're hiding in the shade, cool damp area.
It's real humid though.
Although there's a warning that just went out because this is apparently also, not only is it the hatching season of alligators, it's the hatching season of the copperhead. So I just saw the little warning. So if you like, if you have like on Facebook or something, like you got a link to like Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries, they'll put stuff like that out. Just a reminder. It's not like a big problem people are dealing with. Guess when somebody's bored and that's their job, put that out there. But yeah, see that right there? I mean, they got some a little bit bigger.
Got some more tours.
Now, you got a few up there.
Groups down there.
3 of them there again. Right, so alligator hunting, pretty much September. Look, last weekend was kind of like actually it opened up like on a Wednesday. I don't know if it was the first, like the last Wednesday of August or was the first Wednesday of September. Anyway, like the first day it opened up, and there's people post their photos that went out hunting. They're done. You can do that in one day. You only get so many tags. If you get like 2 or 3 tags, you can do that in one day. You're done. Right? So it's not something people do every day. Just because you got 30 days to get it done. You got 30 days to fill whatever tags you get. Now, if you did a TV show, that's different. You're going to want to record as much footage as you can. Yeah, overall, like the end result ends up being about 35,000 a year average removed. And then the average gator hunted is 7.5 feet. Right now, right next door to the state of Mississippi, because they also have a hunting season, they have the current record right now this season of an alligator hunting, which is 11 feet. All right, so 11 feet, 700 pounds.
Imagine somebody living in
that. Every year, you know, there's records that go out there that, like, in all some of the different states where there's hunting going on, because it happens along the entire Gulf Coast. Alligators are basically found all the way up to the Carolinas, southeastern part of the United States. The cabin there, now, almost 30 years ago, 1990, when the tour company started running tours out here, the cabin was built. It's really just a replica of a trapper's cabin, because fur trapping used to be a big thing in this state. So, like, a lot of culture in Louisiana, as far as like a way of life, people trapping, you know, for fur products. You know, it was a livelihood to make money. Things like muskrat, you know, otter, mink, and of course, eventually the nutria. And you know, familiar with the nutria rats we call them? It looks kind of like a beaver. Long rat's tail, big orange teeth. It's like a bigger muskrat, really. In the winter, they're very they're also nocturnal. We like January, February, we'll see if any of them. They're very hungry when it's cold for whatever reason. Just eating up much of the vegetation. The other thing in the winter, alligators go dormant. They don't even eat, so it kind of works out to where these nutria they don't have to run across an alligator.
Swampland peoples.
Yeah, the nutria has been a big nuisance to Louisiana since it was introduced. Nutria native to Argentina, South America. So they were brought here in 1933. Avery Island, that region where Tabasco products are made, Tabasco sauce. Nutria farms was the thing to start out. 1937, there was a hurricane.
Swampy and humid.
That spread them out all over the place. And then by the late 1950s, there were 20 million of them in Louisiana. That's how we ended up with this nutrient population that eventually dominated out the muskrat. We pretty much got to the point there were no more muskrat. So nutrient became the thing to hunt. That was back in the 60s and 1970s. Fur products. Problem is, there's no more demand for fur products. So the nutria, the nuisance. They don't have a natural predator. So the state of Louisiana actually pays a bounty to get rid of nutria.
Oh, crap.
See the cabin there? That was a movie scene filmed out here right over 18 years ago. There was a film that came out on HBO. It was called Tempted. It was an HBO movie. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Not all that great. Some Burt Reynolds was in. But one of his greatest hits, by the way.
One of his best movies.
They did a TV show out here a few years ago, the first season of NCIS New Orleans. They filmed an episode out of these cabins. They did a whole little talk tour thing out here, basically. Anything you would ever seen, it would have been that. They had another little movie called Hatchet 3 that filmed out of this one, right around the same time of NCIS.
We out here, baby. Getting real close to these guys.
Back here. We'll probably see a few little alligators and kind of bring a little deeper into this area, which is all swamp. Swamp land. So, going down a little waterway that's about 2 feet deep. The land that's on either side of this boat is basically kind of flooded with water. It never really drains out. Not very deep. It's kind of saturated.
The water ain't even that deep. But it's super deep.
This is to the right of us. This is also the other side of the land that we left from.
I feel like the inside of Mystique's cage.
Yeah, the good thing about like these tours at this time of the year, like say in the morning, first tour, it's not as hot as it's gonna be, say like that 2-4 o'clock range.
Oh wait.
As it gets hot during the day, alligators start burying in the mud. At that point, that's the only thing they can do to keep cool. So we're just kind of catching them in the point before they start burying. The most stressful thing on an alligator is temperature change.
What is an alligator? Or there go one right there.
A reptile.
No, right there.
There's one right there. Right there on the left. To the left. His head right there next to it. See, you in the mud? You see him a little bit. There's a couple of little smaller ones in here somewhere too. See how you went down real quick?
There you go, right there.
There's another one down that waterway. It's a little bit bigger than this one actually.
Yeah, down there.
With that waterway, we can only go so far down. It's kind of a dead end. It's very shallow right there too.
See it? Have you don't see it? It's just straight. I don't see it either. Oh, I see the head.
Yeah.
See it right there?
Oh, right there.
The other one is kind of in the
Follow me now.
Straight.
It's getting kind of hot.
And the long, then right in, like the head.
Yeah,
See the head?
Yeah, you see that one that heads right on the middle of the waterway? A little bit further down to the left.
Glad we did come out here in the morning, guys. We're definitely out here in this swamp, man. I don't feel like running back over there. There's alligators everywhere.
Sign right there, picking up mud.
There's one laying up. Yeah. gentlemen,
every year it's the same thing.
we are on the swamp tours.
You know, start getting the first few cool fronts.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
When's the summer coming back?
And
Nah, very rarely.
this video is going to be long. Definitely going to be a 2-part series, maybe every 3-part
Pretty
series.
mild. I mean, we'll have like an average, maybe 60-degree range, and then sometimes you get like a little frost.
I am melting over here. That's what I feel like.
But the negative side of that is the summer's getting a little bit warmer.
Like a piece of
That's the
chocolate
Gulf Coast.
just melting in the sun.
And look, you know what they say? It's really not that hot, it's just humid. It's the humidity.
Humidity, yes. Like I'm sweating. Like craziness, man.
It's pretty lethargic right now.
If you had asthma or something out here, it would be all bad. Ooh, there we go. Now we get a little brisk. A little air. A lot of swampland, people. This water ain't even that damn deep, though.
That's the same one. Let's move around a little bit more. Nope. There's no crocodiles here. Oh yeah, but the largest crocodile species is, no, for the most part, is the salties in Australia. So, one thing about crocodiles, they're skinnier than alligators.
Something in this
But
water
they're
over
longer.
here. Do you see that? You see
Alligators
this
overall
bubbles?
just beefier.
Yes, there's something in this water. I think I need to put this gum down and bit my lip like.
And look, you can catch a big alligator when you hanging out bait over water at nighttime. That's, you know, gonna attract something bigger that can get it from the, because they're hanging lines over the water. That's only a certain size gator can even lunge up out of the water to grab that. Alligators are nocturnal, right? So if you bait stuff out at night like that, it's easy to catch a bigger alligator. Like I said, the current record in the hunting season of all the states right now is 11 feet.
All those damn mosquitoes in the
Next
water.
weekend you might hear about a 12-foot something alligator or a 13-foot or whatever. It happens. Most males only get about 8 to 10 feet. That's kind of average. Of course, the record is 1,011 pounds, but that one I was mentioning, that 11 foot, he was 700 pounds. Most males expected to get about 400 or 500, yeah, in that range. Females get up to about 200 pounds. But there are also 5 times many more females than males. So like when they hatch, they're hatching 5 females to 1 male. A nest is 30 to 60 eggs. That's an average clutch. 30 to 60.
It's so humid out here. Kind of hard to breathe.
That's after 65 days. That's being the gestation time. So they start nesting usually by late June, early July. Always hatching around middle to late August.
There we go. Coming from the crib. Whoa. Man. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice breeze. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful.
An average alligator hatching about 7 to 8 inches at the most. They're tiny when they hatch. Coming right out of an egg. Not much bigger than a chicken egg, really. Only 15% of those alligators will ever even make it to adulthood. Most of them won't make it to the first year of their life. They're tiny. Natural selection. Many things will eat them.
Do mama alligators take care of the baby alligators?
She protects her territory, that's it. She'll move them around a little bit to hide them, but that's the only thing she does. She doesn't feed them, and they gotta start learning to do that on their own. Look, alligators have no feelings. All right, it's just straight up. You want to survive, you better learn. That's how they are. Because look, some of the bigger males, which probably help produce those eggs, will eat the smaller alligators. They'll eat their own. They'll eat their young. They hungry? Source of food. They don't care. Like, that's the way it's supposed to be. Been on this earth for estimated 200 million years. Yeah. Alright, look, see all this area, like, once we came by that area where those cabins were off that little waterway, this is all national park down here. All the way through this waterway to the next one. Everything else we'll travel in, basically. It's, this area became part of the national park in 2009. It's been about 10 years now.
Oh, I thought that was something.
It's always.
Log, yeah, I know. Got me staring at logs hard, like, is that could that be?
If it overgrows, yeah, no problem. We run in here too much for this overgrow. Yeah, because I mean, us traveling in and out of these waterways, it pretty much keeps a channel down the middle. So. Originally though, like this waterway, like this is a canal that we're going through, which means it's dredged. It's a man-made waterway. At one time, this was all oil and gas company. This canal, there's other many canals that are around us. All canals, anywhere in the world, any canal you ever heard of, they're dredged, they're man-made. Doesn't matter where you go. Louisiana, we have a lot of canals. We also have a lot of bayous too, though. So those are natural. So that when we get through this waterway, this canal is going to lead us into a bayou. Canals are man-made, bayous are natural. It's just we happen to have right over 9,000 miles of canals in Louisiana. So this is everything from logging, oil and gas, to lots of drainage systems, drainage canals. New Orleans has lots of drainage canals, downtown New Orleans area. You don't notice many of them. A lot of streets are built over the top of them. They're 6 feet below sea level. Everything has to be pumped out. A lot of navigational maritime waterways go right off the Mississippi River. It's one of the largest ports in the world. We have lots of canals, but bayous, something we have a lot of also. Those are natural. That's what we're gonna that's what we're gonna head into through here. So. This is part of an old pipeline canal, basically. Like I said, it's a national park. They don't allow any, there's no hunting allowed at all really in here for anything. Now that land we left from being privately owned, they hunt on it. Sometimes they hunt like the deer, you can hunt hogs. That's kind of more nuisance animals. But they can't hunt alligators because they don't have enough land. You gotta, like in Louisiana, most alligator hunting, 80% of alligator hunting in Louisiana is from private properties. You gotta get tags. You gotta have 55 acres of land to get one tag. Every 55 acres, you get one. You don't even have enough for the first one. That's kind of how it works. And anything that's like a state property, that's allowed for hunting that way, it's like a lottery system. It's a drawing. Main thing overall that's going to make money if you go hunt those alligators, you know, whatever the market that they're every year it changes, is hide, leather products. Alligator leather is what makes the money. Eventually we also have a lot of alligator farms. Whew. That's harvested more. They take about 300,000 alligators a year from farms out of Louisiana. So if a restaurant has alligator on their menu, it came from a farm. nothing goes to waste from the farm, so they harvest everything they can. You go to a souvenir shop, you see all those little alligator parts.
Yeah.
Those they all farm raised stuff. Look, see this area that we're getting into? It's a little bayou, known as Bayou Carpet. Got a canal on it to a bayou. Now this bayou also taps to another canal a little further along the way, which goes to it's a service canal that goes right into the intracoastal waterway, which annexes another bayou. So like they're all connected. One waterway to another, basically. Statewide, you can travel all over the state like that. You can travel the entire Gulf Coast.
Give me a little attitude.
Once you get to the intracoastal waterway,
Sit out here.
travel every state along that intracoastal.
Pure quietness.
Bayou Carpet. No, the meaning of bayou, slow-moving waterway. Because they pretty much move very slowly. They're tidal. They flow in, they flow out, changing direction. Sometimes they don't move much at all, kind of stagnant, like it is, kind of like it is right now. Most of these tides are wind-driven. There's not a whole lot of wind right now. Louisiana, the Bayou State. Look, you can watch TV tonight. College football. They're gonna talk all about the Bayou Bengals. LSU. Got Texas fans here.
Oh Lord, there's more swamps. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Could get lost out here.
Overall, this waterway averages about 4 feet.
Oh, you fan right up in this.
Get right over 5 feet at times, depending on how much of a tide pushes inward. See, right now, what has an effect on our weather, the tide, is the pressure. You got high pressure, low pressure. Anytime you have low pressure pushing in from the Gulf, water's going to be higher. Believe it or not, the reason it's hotter than normal, well, is the way it works around here. If the temperature's higher, like